Hello, butterflies. I'm so glad that you have kind of showed up in this space with me to share a few minutes on my little YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, that would be sweet if you would do that. If you want to share this little channel of mine with somebody else, if you think they might get something out of any tiny little thing that I might impart or suggest or look silly doing. um, Today I want to talk to you about what is it? Grace over guilt. So I get that I think, especially as women, there is this tendency, this need, this desire, maybe this just thing that we do sometimes where we're trying to be all things to all people all the time. And we are trying to make sure that everybody has what they need when they need it, and cross all our T's and dot all our I's and write all the thank you notes. Thank you notes, a whole nother thing. The intention is always there. But do I remember to do it in a timely manner all the time? No. And sometimes I don't do it at all. And then 2 months go by and I think, oh, I didn't do that. I can't believe I forgot to thank so-and-so for the such and such. And that's where the guilt starts. And then that doesn't do me any good because it's already been 2 months. What am I going to do now? So you can always write, it's never too late to write a thank you note. I digress. The point is, grace over guilt every single time, because you are human. You cannot, despite what you might have heard people say or claim they can do, you can't do it all. You just can't. And why would we want to anyway? There's enough for other folks to do their part as well. And they should, without us having to always ask or expect or, have a total meltdown when our house looks a certain way and we're like, I can't do this anymore. We all get to that point sometimes. I know that I have. And our 3 kids are grown. They're all out of the house. They're on their own. They seem to be doing just fine. And I still have those moments where I feel like this is overwhelming. I cannot do it all. And then I feel bad because I didn't do it all. No more of that. Grace over guilt. Whenever you start to feel like things are overwhelming or you have way too much on your plate, there's spinning plates everywhere, stop. Center yourself. Close your eyes if it helps, if that's something you're able to do. Don't do it if you're in the car at the stoplight. But if you can just take in a couple of deep breaths and tell yourself that you are enough. You are enough. That's the good news. You've always been enough. You always will be enough. You're not going to get it all done all the time. None of us will. And the beauty of showing ourselves grace is that the more we lean into that, the more we get into the habit of showing ourselves grace, the easier it's going to be to do that. So reach out to a friend, sit down with a book for 5 minutes, lock yourself in your walk-in closet if you need to. You know that I've done that before. And just, let it go and start again. There is never, ever a better time to start over than right now. And if that doesn't work, try it again in 5 minutes. Show yourself lots of grace. Remember, you are divinely made. You are here for a purpose. You're already enough. This foundation doesn't have to get to a certain point. You don't have to do this thing or that thing to quote unquote improve yourself before you're enough, because you already are. God has made you for a divine purpose and put you here on this earth to listen and follow and trust. And just know that when you look in the mirror in the morning, when you first get out of bed, I want you to say to yourself, I love you. I love you. Yeah. And if you feel silly doing that, keep doing it, because eventually it won't feel so silly anymore. And know that until it starts to feel real and sincere to you, I'll believe it for you because I already know it's true. There's never, ever, ever been anybody like you ever before in the history of everything. And there never, ever, ever will be again. And that is just incredible news. The world needs you and your story because no one has all the building blocks, all the background, all the little anecdotes. Nobody has the memories, the divine wisdom that you have because of your story, because of where you came from, because of where you got to, even though you were here before. Give yourself a pep talk and know that there's nowhere to go but up. And you're already starting at an amazing place. And I hope that you have a really incredible rest of your day. Remember, grace over guilt. Ask for help. Share your story. Be a comfort to somebody else who might be going through something that you've already been through that you can relate to. We all need each other. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye.